Kia ora, my name's Troy J. Malcolm.
Hi, I'm Tom Collins.
Hi, I'm Charles William Alfred Leeming, and I'm no longer DM.
And I'm Lucy Jones, and I am the DM for Spring Season Quest Season 2.
Hooray!
Yay.
Hello and welcome to Spring. We're going to be doing another season of Season Quest.
Hooray!
Holy shit. This wasn't in the books.
Just so everyone knows, this is an entirely separate campaign. So if you're looking for more stuff to listen to, we've got all of winter, and that's an entirely different story.
Pretty good one, I'll say.
I'm looking forward to next season.
Okay, can we do this one first?
Yeah, of course.
Cool. Rough. Because the amount of talking I'm going to have to do as a DM, it's really going to be shown how much you guys are fucking mean to me.
Shut up.
Okay, we'll behave and do...
I rolled a nat 20 for being mean to Lucy.
Some extra housekeeping stuff before we start. We didn't use this last season, but this season we're going to be using inspiration. If people do stuff I like, they can get points of inspiration. It's re-rolling a dice, right, Charlie?
Yeah.
Cool. And that brings... I don't like how you said yes. And that brings me to my second thing. Charlie's played D&D for a lot longer than any of us. Sometimes he might be asked to explain D&D mechanics instead of me. That's expected.
That's okay.
Stop.
Okay.
We're recording an audio-only podcast, and what you're doing is fucking disgusting.
It only worked when I was in the gelatinous cube, okay?
My name was Charlie, and I played fun.
And the last point is I have a D20 from my 3 players,
Me.
and I'll be using them for secret things. Any situation where they wouldn't necessarily know if they had done well or not, like deception, perception, insight. And yeah, that's all of my housekeeping notes. Shall we go around the table and you guys can introduce your characters?
Hey, I'm Charlie Leeming, and I'm no longer DM. I've lost all my power.
It's been revoked.
It's been revoked for my crimes. My character's name is Barrigan Brown. He is a local town guard, and his friends know him as Bazza.
So we're going to call him Barrigan.
Or Mr. Brown.
Everyone knows him as Bazza.
Hey, it's me, Troy J. Malcolm, and I'm really upset to let go of Margarita, but I'm finally taking on a new role as Nick Kidman. I'm an arcane trickster rogue, level 5, as we all are. I'm a bit of a noble, my family have all been satyrs, but I'm the only satyr in the village now. Yeah.
Thorkel's dead, baby. And with his death, I rise like a phoenix. As we record this right now, I have shingles, and will for the next recording session as well, probably. So expect me in sudden yelps of pain. I am very stressed out, and I'm playing a Warforged druid. My character's name is Olivor Oaken. What's a Warforged, you ask, Charlie? I'll tell you. A Warforged is a man made of wood, stone, steel, whatever. Anyways...
Wait, Oliver Oaken, is that a Hannah Montana reference?
It is. Let me get to that. I'm a professor at the local university. I also have a wildfire spirit built within my stomach. Her name is... I'm going to change her name because it's really hard to say. It's just going to be Flagra now. Flagra. Flagrare. Too Italian. Gets lost in the tongue. Flagra.
Also, we're all doing voices.
Yeah, all of us are doing a very... Like, Lucy's exempt.
Prepared hundreds of voices.
Lucy's actually exempt. Lucy has already said before that Lucy is not doing any voices.
I don't have any voices. I barely have this one.
She doesn't do a single voice. She will be silent.
I am doing...
Oh, thank God.
I am doing my best voice I've ever done. Charlie is doing his second best.
Yeah.
And Troy is going to be bringing his fucking A game.
Troy went all out. I'm actually really impressed by his voice.
I arrived this morning and was told I was expected to have a character voice.
You're also told you're expected to have a level 5 character.
I turned up with
Expected to have a character.
I did turn up with a level 3 character and no spells ready, but I'm here. I know my spells, names, and I'm ready to use them as soon as I look up what they do.
I think, and I'm not 100% on this, Lucy, but I think I'm also the star player of the town's national sport, stunt ball.
I don't see you as a sportsman.
No.
No.
I wear glasses.
Bazza plays stunt ball.
Bazza plays mad stunt ball. Maybe that's where we meet on the court.
I'll see you on the court.
The boys were asking me very particular questions about the town that I just didn't have answers to. So, to get their vengeance, Charlie created the sigil for the town and Tom created the national sport.
I want to create something for the town.
Do you want to make its flag instead of this? Okay.
The town has a pest problem, and the pests are weasels.
The town has a pest problem. The pests are you three.
The town emblem is 2 mountains and a candy tuft flower, which in the language of flowers means indifference.
The national sport.
Charlie was mad at me.
And the national sport is stump ball, because it's a bunch of stumps. It's like a normal ball game, but there are stumps. You got to jump from stump to stump with the ball, and then score it in the stump ball hoop.
And Bazza fucking rocks at it.
And if you're of low socioeconomic status, get ready to squeezle some weasels, because that's all you can do in town.
Now that you guys have all the very important details of the town, let me tell you its name. The town's called Non, but we had an argument about this, so some people just call it Non.
I wouldn't call it an argument, I would call it an extreme misunderstanding where Lucy didn't correct us that it was called Non until...
I did correct
Today.
you. You guys didn't listen to me.
How's it spelled?
Like Don.
Yeah. Town called Non. It's a decent-sized town with giant walls surrounding it, and it does a lot of the guards' job for them. For most of the population, they seldom leave, as there isn't much reason to. There is a small farming town called Mattoon nearby that provides a lot of the city's produce, and they often sell onto the hub city called Forkle, which is to the west, also relatively nearby. It's a relatively quiet city, so there aren't any adventurers around, other than Nick Kidman.
Oh, hi, that's me, Nick Kidman. Naked Man!
With the wall, lack of adventure around, and the balance, the city is somewhat plateaued. It's a decent place to be safe, be a low-level town guard, to learn the basics of the world, and to be a non-adventuring adventurer.
One of those is me.
One of those might have been me, but I'm not 100% sure.
To learn the basics of the world is you.
I think I learned more than the basics, mother freaker.
Tom's a basic bitch. Rough. Okay, Tom, you'd be at the university like you usually are. So what do you do at the university, like in general?
I'm a professor at the local university. I go out and I do lectures and stuff like that on biology and such, ecology, plants, and also animals and bugs. I like bugs a lot. Oliver's actually a big fan of bugs.
So a question from the back. Is this going to be on the final?
Yeah. Yeah.
You have to write a paragraph about your teacher to see if you're actually listening.
So I guess at the moment I'm probably just in my office, just grading papers, grumbling about my least favourite student who is called Mac and Cheese.
Good old Mackin.
Troublemaker.
There's a small knock on your door. Sure. And the postman brings through a small package for you.
What's the postman's name?
Shut up.
Pat.
Postman Lone. That's his name.
Hello, Lone. Got a parcel for me, have you?
Yeah, here you are. And he scuttles off. He's a
Oh,
crab.
You're gone. Swiftly as you entered, you have left. Okay.
He's a crab!
He's not a crab. But you know.
I want to take a squism at this parcel and see if I can tell what sort of parcel it is.
It's just a little box,
Just
and
a little box.
stuff moves around in it when you flip it over. You can open it if you like.
It's a bomb.
I'm gonna do the old technique. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm a fancy cool man. I'm gonna get my little mail knife that I probably have because I'm a university professor, of course.
Call
I
a
do.
letter opener a mail knife.
That cool. And I'm gonna cut the tape with that and open it up.
And there's a little note and a wee book.
Can I read the note?
It says, "Hello, Oliver. I thought you'd find this interesting. If you want, you can come to Voynich and we can catch up, and I must warn you, it's a dangerous journey. Best not to come alone. I'll see you soon. Coniferous hair." And under that is a book. Doesn't have any title or anything. It's a very old, leather-bound book. If you flip through it, the pages are old and worn as well. And there's fanciful plants and the occasional creature on it. Do you wanna talk about who Coniferous hair is, Tom?
Yeah, this note's actually really confusing for me because Coniferous Hair is actually the wizard that built me about 400 years ago. And it's weird, it's really weird that I would get a letter from him because I distinctly remember him dying. But is this his handwriting? Do I recognize it as his handwriting?
Roll an insight check and I'll let you roll it. Not a secret one.
Not a secret one. 17?
Yeah, it looks pretty close. It's not
Spot on.
it's been years since you've ever
Yeah.
seen his writing. Well, not seen his writing, but have ever seen him write anything. So enough time could have passed where it could be a little different, but it's
Yeah.
not like it was anything in particular one way or the other. Everything's in cursive.
Okay, that's
It's
very...
the old days. Everything is written with a quill and ink.
That's very bizarre. I want to lean out of my office door and see if I can catch that mailman just before he disappears to yell at him just if he's there.
Sure, yeah. I'll say he's still in the hallway looking through mail.
Lone,
Yeah?
who sent this parcel?
Didn't have a return address or anything on it, but we just received it in the in all the mail. I don't know. I don't know a lot about mail for doing mail.
That's
Well,
quite...
you're not very good at your job.
Look, it's fine.
That is quite bizarre. Okay, I want to go back into my office and kind of open up the book and flip through the pages a little bit.
It looks like a very, very old book, and there are quite fanciful plants that you wouldn't recognise, and you can't recognise any of the writing either. You wouldn't be able to read it. And every now and then there's also quite a fanciful creature, but it's nothing that you would ever have seen before.
Claudius, isn't this bizarre? I suppose I have to go to the city on the note, which was...
Voynich.
How do you spell it?
Voynich.
Voynich. And
I'm going to roll an insight check for you here.
Okay, cool.
What's your,
Insight's +7.
You don't really recognise
The
town.
town.
No.
Okay. I guess my next step is to find someone who might. Is there a geography department at this university?
It's quite a small university, and it is based on kind of the arts side of things. So it is the non-University of Knowing, for some people the known University of Knowing, and it's all like arts and literature based until you started up science and ecology based studies. And the university's motto, because I came up with that, because I have little bits of information depth, ut vert fervor, which is to truly enjoy, and I don't think I pronounced it right.
Most Latin wasn't pronounced anyway.
Good point.
I suppose that my next course of action is to figure out who I might know that would know where Voynich is. Because instantly, I want to find Coniferous Hair as soon as I can. I greatly miss him.
Yeah, I'll let you roll for insight to see if you know people who would know.
Cool beans. I got 22.
You'd think people with life experience would help you more, like people who would go from the farming towns and stuff, guards or adventurers.
Okay.
People with experience outside of the town.
Okay, well, I know of an adventurer in the town, the only adventurer in the town, and I do know of the guards. So I guess I'm just going to go out and look for them, and whichever one I come across first is up to you. Actually, one thing I am gonna quickly do before I go out and look for anyone is I'm gonna turn down to Flagra, and I'm gonna say, "Hey, take a look at this, Flagra."
What are you showing her?
I'm gonna show Flagra the little note and say, "Coniferous Hair, or so this note says, has told me to come to him. What do you think of that?"
For the wildfire spirit, how did you get her?
It was one of Coniferous's other experiments that he was kind of creating, and after Coniferous died, me and the wildfire spirit Flagra were the only ones left alive. I named Flagra, and Flagra named me.
Aw.
So
That's so cute.
that's sort of our connection. Once I became a druid, I took on Flagra as my wildfire spirit, and we are connected through that now permanently.
Okay. So she would have known.
Yeah,
Coniferous
she
there as well.
she knew Coniferous.
We haven't seen him in almost forever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is strange.
Yeah. I don't know what's happening any more than you. I'm in you.
That does make
I don't
sense.
have much further reach or knowledge than that. Sorry, bud.
I suppose that we're gonna have to maybe go on a bit of an adventure, huh?
Very exciting.
We always did want to, Flagra.
Very good.
And so, yeah, I'm going to go out and look for someone who might be capable and knowing of where Voynich, hard word to say, might be.
Where would you hang out? What would you do around town?
I don't know. That's why I was just checking if you
It's
wanted.
what you do with your life is up to you, Troy.
Okay, cool. Just checking.
Inspirational.
I'm gaining an inspiration.
Inspiration point for me. In my head, I was like, can I give myself inspiration points?
Yes.
I'm gonna say I can.
Yeah, I'm going to go out and look for either of those two. I do know of a couple guards that play stump ball from time to time.
Because you desperately want to be a good stump ball player.
Yeah, I go out and I watch stump ball all the time, but I'm just not good at it. It makes me feel a little bit sick, to be honest, to watch people jump on stumps, because I'm made of stump.
Yeah.
But also...
But it's so difficult because that is one of the key moves in the game, to stump jump.
Yeah.
Nick and Bazza, what would you guys be up to in the town of None?
I'm just at a local park, hanging out, just grazing. Hanging out with my friend Mac and Cheese. We're just hanging out, not doing much.
My least favourite student, he's always hanging out with that fucking satyr.
Okay.
I am currently doing my rounds helping old Nicole cross the street. I'm keeping an eye out for that troublemaker, Mac and Cheese. I'm having a wee cheeky smoke break every now and then. Just, keeping my eye out on the streets. Doing the bare minimum.
Very good. I'm gonna, just because I don't know who you bumped first, let's roll for it, yes?
I need you absolutely to prepare a cool kid voice for Mac and Cheese whenever he shows up.
Cool is not gonna be the word for it.
Mac and Cheese is clearly the coolest fucking kid ever.
Cool, you'll bump into Bazza as he's doing his round.
Before we start our interaction, I do just want to say, it may sound like I'm attempting an Australian accent, but this is not the case. This is a fantasy accent for fantasy boys. And if you think it doesn't sound like Australian, it's because it's not, okay?
If you think it doesn't sound Australian, good. That's what I want you to think.
It's actually non-Australian. God?
G'day, Ollie.
Yes, it's Barrigan, right?
Bazza's good.
Bazza, sure. I was wondering, would you happen to know...
Shouldn't you be at the university?
Well, I'm actually just on a break right now. I was grading papers. It's... What time is it?
11 a.m.
It's 11 a.m. It's
Smoko.
morning tea time.
Smoko.
Sure.
I'm so not ready for you two to be interacting for the next 12 weeks.
I have recently come across quite a peculiar note.
Well, you'd think so. You're out of uni.
But it's a bit stranger than that. Bazza, do you remember the stories of Coniferous Hair, the wizard, from around here?
You can roll history or insight for that if you'd like.
I'm going to roll insight because it's better than my history. I got an 18.
Yeah, you would know of Coniferous.
Yeah, I know Oaken. Got a...
I'm sensing how you're coming up with everyone's nicknames. Which is funny because you'd just still call me Lucy.
The idea that you would go ahead and call a historical figure by a Australian nickname is so funny. Hitler?
How old are you, Bazza?
I am 36.
Yeah, you definitely wouldn't have been alive when he was, but
No,
it's,
yeah.
part of the known history at some degree.
Yeah, remember that? No, Grady.
Well, he's long dead, some might say, but I actually just got a peculiar note from him.
You?
From what appears to be him.
Yes.
Sure.
I read it.
It says exactly what it said before. Hasn't changed since then. If you want to remind it, it was, "Hello, Oliver. I thought you'd find this interesting. If you want, you can come to Wynett and we can catch up. I must warn you, it's a dangerous journey. Best not to come alone. I'll see you soon. Coniferous here."
Bloody post office, so slow.
Yes. Some might say. Though, I think it's worth noting that 400 years slow has never happened before. And I'm interested in what he gave me. So, what I'm hoping for is that you can help me get to Voynich in some way.
Bit far.
'Tis, yes.
I'm going to roll an
Well,
insight.
I actually don't know where it is, I think.
I'm going to roll an insight check for you, Charlie. You know of Voynich. It's a town to the east, and it's relatively new, and that's all you know.
Yeah.
Sorry, I've said I was hoping that I could go, and you're saying yep. Is that saying that you would like to go, or did
Nah.
you just remember what the town is?
Nah.
Okay, that's not helpful. Listen, if you're not able to help me right now, I can move on to the next person, but I would very much appreciate...
Bloody open your ears, mate. I want to help.
I don't have ears. I am made of wood.
Look, I know it, of it, but I think that adventurer might be able to help.
The satyr.
He's going around saying he's an adventurer. I think, maybe.
I've been around here for a while. I must say I don't think I've ever seen him leave the town. In fact, I wouldn't necessarily even constitute him as an adventurer.
That's what he says, isn't it?
Yes, well, I could say that I'm a horse, but I'm still not.
You're a horse.
No. I'm clearly a warforged druid.
You bloody stump, mate. Jump on you, throw a ball.
That's racist. Jesus fucking Christ. What the fuck? I suppose then we can look for this quote-end quote adventurer. Do you understand what I just said?
Well, you wiggled your fingers there, but I heard what you said.
Okay.
Not sure about the wiggling.
Cool. I suppose we're looking for this adventure then. Let's go. And we're going around looking for Nick Kid.
After a wee while, you would come across him, and who was it? Mac and cheese?
Yeah, I'm
Bloody Mackin, get back in school.
Mackin, I was just grading your paper, and I must say you need to focus harder in class.
Meh, get lost, and he leaves.
Mackin!
Is he smoking?
He has 8 cigarettes in his hand. He's got them lined up in a row.
Now, I don't have a nose nor a sense of smell, however, I do believe that I hint on my flesh, my woody flesh, the devil's lettuce.
I lower my head and I'm just disappointed in Mac and Cheese. He could have been such a good kid. And I light up a cigar. Shame. G'day, Nick.
You can see Troy struggling to think of a voice. Jesus, Nick, are you okay?
Fucking hell.
Why did you scream?
Oh, hi guys, it's me, Nick Kidman. I'm
G'day,
the
Nick.
goat man.
Good grief.
Nick, what are you doing hanging out with Mac and Cheese?
Well, I just sold him 8 cigarettes and a little bit of devil's lettuce. And under my hoof, I put out a cigarette.
Nick.
Oh, hello, Bazza.
Can I ask what voice you were trying to do?
No.
Nick. Can't give kids cigarettes.
Well, hold on. Mackin is 21 years old and in university. I think he's allowed to smoke.
Bloody, he's a kid in my eyes.
And you're a kid in mine, Bazza.
And you're a kid in mine, Nick.
That's valid. I'm 68 years old.
And I'm roughly 400.
So what's up?
I'm entirely, paralyzed by this voice.
This might be the best group dynamic ever.
A pile of rocks fall on all of you.
This isn't what I planned either, guys. I'm sorry.
I love it.
Nick, I've recently come into a node.
Ooh.
I showed it to old Barrigan over here. Sorry,
Bazza.
Bazza, yes. And we talked about it. We need to get to Voynich.
Oh, yes, Voynich. I know it well.
Let's see if you do. Yep, you do. Never mind.
Okay, cool. I was really hoping you'd make him roll a deception check after that.
I was about to.
So, yeah, but then I rolled a history check for you and you got an 18, so...
Nice.
Now,
Boy knows things.
Nick, you're a capable adventurer, correct?
Oh, yes, I've been an adventurer all my life. It runs in the family.
Have you left none?
How dare you even insinuate that I haven't left none? I'd like to roll a deception check
Yep.
and claim that I have.
What do you add to that?
Plus 10. Yeah, I'm deceptive AF.
Good grief. Yeah, you assume you just haven't seen him leave before.
I sneak out in the dark of night. I've almost travelled the whole continent. Maybe.
I think that's a big deception.
I bloody told you.
Sorry for doubting you, Nick. Well, that's great, because we need your help. We need to get to Voynich desperately.
You need my help. Well, you
Oh.
would.
We.
Why is everyone being so racist? Jesus Christ. At least you're not wizards. It's a qualifying factor of my characters is that they hate wizards.
We, mate.
Yes.
I brought you to the adventurer,
Yes?
and then I'm gonna go back.
No, I believe this is the call to adventure, which is the first part of the story circle.
This is the rejection of the call.
Yeah, the refusal, mate,
Refusal, that's what I was looking for.
is also part.
Okay, well, I studied one part of it. I'm a fucking science professor.
Look, I'm gonna get on eventually, but I have to do the refusal first, mate.
Okay, well, I suppose...
Convince me.
Well, no, I think Nick and I could just do it ourselves.
Oh, I have no say in the story circle. I'm just here for comic
You
relief.
have no say to...
I have no satyr in the story circle. I'm just here for comic relief.
You're becoming Kermit very quickly.
Yeah, the voice is going to keep transitioning. He's deceptive.
I think we can go ask any of the other guards would like to come if you're not interested. Do you know anyone who might be?
How long will this take?
I have no clue. I imagine a season.
12 weeks approximately, every Friday.
If you write up a letter, right, that says you need my help, send it to my captain, have him pay me for my services, because it's for the uni, right? I think we can both benefit.
Well, actually, I have an interesting idea. This town hasn't had a wizard since coniferous hair, I imagine. Yes?
There wouldn't have been, no.
I think that the mayor of this town would greatly benefit from having a wizard. So perhaps...
Right, I like what you're doing.
Perhaps, and this is just an idea, perhaps we could ask the mayor to sort of build up this adventuring party and pay us forward.
In.
What?
In.
You're in?
Yeah, mate.
Awesome. And what about you, Barney the dinosaur?
Nick has removed all of his clothes, which, to be fair, is just a shirt. But Anna has replaced it with fine clothes from his little...
Noble sack.
Yeah, he's got a noble fanny pack, but he's popped on his fine clothes, which were specially made as per my exotic body.
Looking good, Nick.
Thank you. I'm ready to go and see the mayor, or mayor, as some say incorrectly.
Jesus. Okay. Who cares? Lucy, we're going to the mayor.
Let me do the talking, right?
Why?
Yes, I concur. Why? Would you call yourself charismatic?
I would.
Okay, well, I'll let you do the talking, and I'll back it up with any facts and logic that you need. No, I'm not going to say that. That's a Ben Shapiro line. I'll back it up with anything you need.
And I'll come up with a zingy one-liner to end the conversation.
Because I'm the smart one, he's the charismatic one, and you're the funny one. That's our dynamic, Lucy. You must roll with it.
It's so exciting that you guys have a formula.
I will...
It's worth noting that Bazza looks to be human.
Okay. Anything else you want to say about that?
Nope.
Can I see if I think he looks human?
Sure, you can roll insight.
22.
You are very much aware that he is half-elf. But you're so aware of it that you don't think it's a secret. That's how aware of it you are.
That's good. That's really good.
Right, lads, let's go.
All right.
All right.
So you guys going to head over to the mayor's office?
Mhm.
Yes.
Town hall, some may say?
Yes. Oh, I'm going to have to find a substitute teacher. Fuck. Okay.
3 people are in your classes.
Yes, that's the rough part.
Yeah.
I'm going to use plant growth to create a man. No, I'm not.
I was going to say, I feel like that would make a plant.
It would make a plant.
So you're set to do a magic trick or something, but that's kind of it.
Are there any animals nearby?
Yeah, there's
There's,
a whole lot of weasels.
There's weasels all
There's
over
fuck-
town.
I'm
Bloody
gonna,
fucking weasels, mate.
Focus.
Tired of them.
I'm going to cast Speak with Animals.
Okay.
I'm going to go up to a weasel. I'm going to go... Which in weasel is, can you please teach my class while I'm gone?
I can only teach them about being a weasel. That's
Well,
all I got.
we're actually up to the weasel part of the curriculum, so that's excellent.
Roll, I was going to say intimidation. That's not the one I'm thinking
Roll
of.
weasel chick.
Persuasion. That's the one.
Mate, do you want me to squash that weasel?
No, I'm speaking to it.
Please don't squash me.
Pissed.
14.
You sure? Oh my god. All I got is being a weasel, though. Are they going to understand me?
No, but I'm sure you can... Can you write on a whiteboard?
No.
I mean blackboard?
I'm a weasel.
Well, work it out. Hold on. This is how you hold chalk. And then you just go...
To do what?
to write words.
What are they?
What are you saying right now?
I don't know. I shouldn't be given this power.
Existential crisis weasel.
Teach them that. All of my students should know Speak with Animals. They're plant students.
I'm the most stressed weasel ever. I'll try.
The university's that way.
Mate, giving that bloody weasel a bad time.
No, it's fine. He's getting ready to be a teacher. It's always
Do you want to
stressful
roll
starting a new
deception?
job.
To see if anyone thinks the weasel's fine.
18. So I think the weasel's fine.
You can't see the weasel's little tears.
Oh, too right.
And the weasel scurries away in the direction you went, but also doesn't know what a university is. So we'll just see how it goes.
I can't wait to find out how that goes.
We get back at episode 12. The weasel's a full-blown professor. I've been fired. Been gone for 12 weeks.
Sorry, you've been replaced with existential crisis weasel.
He goes,
Hello.
I'm still feeling it.
that's what I'm teaching my students.
Students are like, ah!
I'm teaching them true fear. It's my kind of class. So you guys are going to the mayor's
It's the
office.
hoo-ah weasel. Hoo-ah weasel.
Beautiful.
So going to the mayor's office or something?
Yeah, I think we were.
The mayor of Non.
Like how they're democratically elected.
Yeah,
I'm for it.
it's a lovely, calm wee town.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We don't have kings.
Nah.
Especially not kings of Leon.
Anyway, so you guys get to the mayor's office. Come in.
G'day.
Hello.
Hello.
Are you the receptionist?
No, it's just the mayor.
Bro.
It's a very...
Sexist much?
No, I just didn't expect the mayor to be in the forefront of the room. I expected a receptionist like mayors often have, you dumb cunt.
It's the most easygoing town. I don't have a lot to do.
We have a university.
Yeah, and the university runs itself. It's fine. People got that.
Anyways, nice to meet you, Mayor Wilkinson.
Evelyn.
Evelyn. I was close.
G'day, Evelyn.
Sorry, that must have been the first mayor that came to my mind.
Evelyn is a human woman,
Mm.
and she is the mayor of the town.
G'day, Evelyn. How are the kids?
Fine. How are yours?
Yeah, she's alright. Bloody, ankle biter.
I thought your daughter was almost an adult.
13.
How tall are your ankles? I'm astounded.
That's all ankles.
That's all ankles,
Those
baby.
ankles go all the
Ankles
way
up
up.
to here.
I wish I had ankles.
That's rough.
Now-
That's real rough, dude.
Now, Evelyn, we've come with a proposition,
Oh yeah?
and it's to do with this note. So I hand her the note.
She reads the note. I'm not going to read it out for a third time.
I pluck it back. I need to go to Voynich to find coniferous hair. Now, obviously, you weren't alive for him, but he was a great wizard, and I think this town could use another one.
Yeah, I know enough of the towns.
Bloody not the plan.
Okay, well, you didn't really take the lead, did you?
Well, because you stepped forward, mate.
Okay, go. Okay, sorry, I have been cut off.
Retract that, alright?
So you don't want to go to...
No,
Venice?
we do. I'm gonna say it.
Okay, sure.
What Ollie said.
I do prefer Oliver, if that's okay.
Yeah?
Okay.
Nah.
Alright.
So you guys are wanting to go to Voynich.
Yes.
No.
Well, you're already enlisted, Nick, so...
Yes, of course I'm going to Voynich.
Okay, I'm the mayor, not your mother. You don't need my permission.
Well, I think what I was going to lead into, but you didn't say it because you just said what I said. Do you want to say it?
It's... You guys know it's not like a prison or anything. You guys are allowed to leave.
Bloody feels like it sometimes.
Yeah, am I right? There's always guards wandering around every
That's
second
so
of the day.
rude.
That's more about me than it is about you.
Okay, are you okay?
Well, I've been here.
Working on it.
I've been here 400 years.
Buddy.
You've been here 26 odd,
36.
36 odd.
My parents dropped me off at 2. And I've been here since, except for when I sneak out.
Well, my dad died, but he's apparently still alive, which is why we want to go.
I'm getting a lot of backstory very quickly.
So what I'm hoping for...
Right, Evelyn, we want to be backed by Non.
Oh, is there anything the town would gain from this?
Yes, a fucking wizard. Sorry, you were
Yes.
going to say that.
A fucking wizard.
I would also like to say, a fucking wizard.
Sure, if I let you guys do this, will you stop giving me a huge amount of your backstories all at once?
Yes, we'll save that for next episode.
Evelyn, let me tell you about my dad.
Sure, do you guys know what you need or anything?
What I need is a letter to my captain, giving him a leave of absence on pay.
Him or you?
Me.
Okay.
I will also need that. However, I've already sorted a substitute teacher,
Oh,
so you don't have to
perfect.
worry
Very
about that.
responsible of you.
Yes, thank you. I will also need probably a quarterstaff and shield, which is the thing that I have in my character sheet, but I don't think my character themselves would own. If you have one, please, that would be fantastic.
I mean, the guards have an armor you can go through.
Yep.
Okay, thank you.
That, but that's kind of up to the captain stuff.
Yep,
Do you
we'll-
need
we'll arm
anything?
ourselves.
Do you have particular requirements? Or are you good to go?
I've always wanted a nice pair of shoes, but I've never found any that fit my hooves.
That can be your character arc.
His quest.
Have you asked the cobbler?
No.
That's a good place to start for you.
Evelyn, I do have unfortunate news about the cobbler. He did actually decide to quit and study theatre, so we don't currently have a cobbler.
Oh, Cobbo.
Yeah.
Do you think that's his name just because that's his profession?
Is that not his name, Wolf?
His name is Cobblestones.
You know your job isn't to Baz, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you want to roll deception?
What would the act of bazzing be?
I rolled a 21.
She is convinced. She's convinced you
That
know
I-
everything. It's just like, oh, it's a funny in-joke. It's fine.
Can I do an insight to see if I can beat his perception roll?
Sure.
Damn.
You think you actually might have gotten Cobbo's name wrong? You think it might actually be called Cobbo?
His name's Cobbo.
Okay, yeah, I'll write up a letter for you to give to your captain on a scrap bit of paper. Just hurriedly trying to get you guys out, just being like, let him go.
I would also like one other thing, Mir. I would like a note excusing my friend Mac and Cheese for any future crimes.
No.
We
No.
can't keep letting Mac and Cheese get away with anything he wants.
Stop
He
calling
needs to
Mac-
learn to grow up.
Can you please stop calling Mac and Cheese your friend? You're 40 years older than him.
Look, we've bonded. He's also very hairy, I'm very hairy, and I would like to persuade you. Respect my wishes as the town's noble adventurer to protect my friend Mac and Cheese.
Sure.
He's a bloody troublemaker, and I'm helping the mayor.
So you want it to be with disadvantage?
Yeah.
Cool. Roll the same thing twice. What do you add to it? Your
My persuasion of +10.
She sighs. Fine. She writes up a note excusing Mac and Cheese from class.
I'm from crimes.
Wait, from crime? Oh!
I said excusing him from his next crimes.
Oh,
From any future crime.
she gives you one get out of jail free card.
And I take that card and I rip it up.
Can I have a contested strength check? I don't want him to rip that up.
Sure, you guys both roll a strength check.
I have -2 strength.
Oh
That
yeah,
sucks for you.
I don't have good strength.
I got a 13.
I rolled a 2 +0. I was trying to hold it with my hooves, forgetting that I don't have opposable thumb toes.
So I rip the card from it and I feed it to Flagra.
You're not getting another one.
Okay.
What does Flagra say when I feed her the...
Yum. Love to be fed. Oh wait, no, that's Mac and Cheese's voice. Oh god. Thank you.
Yum.
Thank you very much.
Yum.
Yum. Do you guys need anything else? Are you good?
You know
She
what?
grabs a broom and starts sweeping you out of the office.
You know what? I don't think I need anything else.
Do you know anything about Voynich, where we're headed?
Do you not?
I do. I just want to see what the mayor knows, of course. Haha.
It's a very new town. It's further east than any other town that it's been settled so far. There's only 2 towns between here and there, so it's a bit impressive that they've managed to get that far. It's pretty much perfectly east from here. You can get there through the Plymouth Pass as well.
Do you have a compass?
Yeah, mate, we got a few of them at the old guard tower.
So you guys gonna head over to the guard tower?
Yeah.
Cool.
G'day, Captain.
Hello.
G'day, Captain Bungo.
Bongo.
Bingo.
Captain Bango.
Okay, this isn't fair. I just said hello. Am I not allowed to say hello?
I'd like to say hello.
Hiya. Is that better? Are you happy with that?
G'day.
What do you need, Bazza?
Got a note from the mayor. There you go.
And he reads through the handwritten, very quickly, very rough note, just being like, let Bazza leave.
Going on
paper.
an adventure.
Adventure?
Me
Yep,
too.
For the town.
That's very exciting.
Yep. And you'll note there, we'll have to continue pay.
Sure. Very good.
To your right. We're gonna need a few things for this town-backed adventure. I'm gonna need my scimitars, dagger, maybe a crossbow, if you have one.
Yeah, sure. There's the armory that you can
Yep.
go through and get your usual gear.
Thank you.
I will also need something like that.
Yeah, we'll get him a stick or something.
Yeah, there's spares.
Yeah.
I would
Most
feel
things.
much safer with a shield as well, because the armor that I've absorbed into my flesh years ago is not as strong as I'd like.
Captain, one quick question. Do you perhaps have any leather armor that would fit a exotic-bodied satyr?
Oof.
Gross.
Custom made, not on hand.
Oh, okay.
You're an adventure. Wouldn't you have all of your own gear?
Yeah, what do you wear when you normally adventure, Nick?
Well, I actually loaned it to Cobblestone the Cobbler, who's borrowed it for a theatre play over at the university.
Oh. A theatre play.
A third play.
I mean, you can go through and see if anything works for you, but we don't have anything custom made for you, let's say.
Leather shirt.
Yeah, that's all I need.
Although uncomfortable, you managed to find some leather armor that'll work for you.
So, Mr. Guard, Captain, man, what's your name?
Captain Dapton!
Okay, I'm going to call you Captain because you've just made up your name for me, clearly.
How dare you?
I am made of wood.
Maybe it's why he went to be a captain.
Why the
rhymes,
fuck
it
did his
must be
parents
true.
name him Dapton? What the fuck is wrong with your family?
They actually didn't expect me to get up to the role of captain. They thought I was only going to get up to the role of Dapton. I don't think I could get up to the role of Bapton. Or, you know, the very exclusive, very important role, Apton.
What about Sapton? What about Sapton?
Oh, that's so incredibly low level. That's so far down
No,
the alphabet.
S tier is the highest tier in all tier lists,
We all-
motherfreaker. Captain Bapton.
Dapton.
Cat Bap.
Dapton.
Cat
No,
Dap.
Dapton.
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 Dappo.
Captain Dapton.
I'm
Dappo.
feeling very lost right now. Dapo?
Dapton.
Adaptin.
Dapton.
I'd be adapting.
Now,
You're a Dapton, yeah.
I can't remember what I wanted to say, so this bit is over.
When are you planning on leaving, Nun?
Me?
Yeah, well, yeah. When you
Okay,
want
no.
us to leave?
No, I am the person who came to you with the call to event. You're the ones who know where to go. That was your role.
I just said, when do you want to go?
Oh, I thought you said where.
No, we're going to Voynich.
As soon as fucking possible, motherfucker.
Well, I'm going to have to stop by my home for a couple of things, but I'm basically ready.
There's Arvo.
I'll meet me at the university and we'll leave from there. How about that?
That sounds great.
Okay, so you guys are getting your stuff sorted in the meeting at the university. Is there anything in particular you guys want to happen before then?
At my home, I quickly pack up a couple of little things, you know, pack my bag. I've already got my fancy fanny pack on, but I do have a backpack now. And in that, I've just got all my, like, normal adventuring gear, just some thieves' tools. I also have, like, a terrifying egg. Like, the shell has been painted with a horrifying human event on it. It's been passed down in my family for years, and I've just popped that in my little backpack.
Is it a like egg, or is it like a ceramic egg?
Yeah, one of those.
Okay.
I also grabbed my pedigree scroll, which just says on it that I am purebred satyr. Not a satirical satyr, a fully fleshed out character. This isn't a joke, I really am a satyr.
Very good.
Yeah, I actually have a couple things I have to do. First, I have to go into my office and grab some more academic stuff, including my only real memory of Coniferous, which is a small diary of his. In it, around the back, there are 7 pages ripped out, but the rest of it, it's dated from just before he built me to when the day he built me, and that's what I've got it to. And then after that, the pages are ripped out, and he died 7 days after. So I also just have to go into the head of the university's office and kind of say, "Hello, Dr. Stravestein.
Sure, I'll be Dr. Stravestein. Yep, what's up?
I
How are you?
I regret to inform you. Well, I don't regret to inform you. It's actually quite cool, and I'm sure you'll find it quite exciting. I'm going to have to take a leave of absence for an unspecified amount of time, as I have suddenly come into the unexpected position of being able to find my old, creator.
Very exciting.
It is, isn't it? I mean,
Yeah.
I've talked to you so much about it because we're very close friends.
Yeah, of course. I'm going to miss you.
And I do want to say, just before I leave, I have left a weasel in charge of my class. I don't know when he's going to come in, but
Are
just make
they
sure you teach them
trained?
the schedule. I explained to him how to use a blackboard and said he would be teaching the subject of weasels.
Your class usually isn't the subject of weasels. Do you know how?
We're currently on Weasel 101.
Okay, so it's really going to get into the expertise of weasels. Learning from
Yes, I
source.
think we've really gotten a good weasel boy coming in.
Very
Weasel,
good.
not a boy, just a weasel.
Okay. Can the weasel actually talk?
I can talk to the weasel.
Okay, you're not going to be here.
No. If anyone else could, that would be great.
Sort that out.
Because there's no other teachers of science within the area, so
No.
I would recommend getting
The weasel.
the weasel involved.
Okay.
Maybe if I mean we've got no wizards, do we?
The weasel walks through the door with a little necktie on. And goes,
Oh, hello, weasel. I'm still got speak with animals on.
Is that does
It
that
lasts
still?
for an hour, right?
10 minutes, isn't
Yeah.
it?
Oh, never mind. Has it been 10 minutes?
It would have been at least 10 minutes.
Okay.
He squeaks at you and looks a little upset that you're not talking back.
Okay, well, I'm going to use speak with animals again. That's 2 of my first level spells gone. Hey, weasel.
Hello, I've started figuring some stuff out. Look, I can tie a tie now.
Very good. That's amazing, actually, because I know grown adults who can't tie ties, so that's spectacular. I'm very proud of you.
You're very lucky. You managed to pick the smart weasel.
I did. Well, I have a good eye for weasels, I like to say. Now, this is Dr. Stravestein, whatever I said.
Yeah, Stravestein.
Dr. Stravestein, they are the head of this university, and they will be, your boss. You speak to them.
Nice to meet you.
He said, nice to meet you.
Very good. That's okay. We can figure this out.
Okay, well, just make sure you sort out the curriculum for... What's your name again, Weasel?
What's that? What's the name?
Oh, that's right. You're the existential breakdown weasel. This is existential breakdown weasel. Make sure you give them the proper curriculum, and they'll sort it out themselves. I'm very proud of you.
Crisis.
I can't wait to see what you do.
Existential
Crisis weasel. Sorry, I've been informed that was wrong by by the voices in my head. That sounds like an American man.
I could figure out how to tie a tie because of tangible. Concepts like names are too much for me.
Okay, well, don't worry about that. You can just write down your own lifestyle on a blackboard.
Okay. Sounds good. Have fun adventuring. I'm going to be panicking.
Thank you. I didn't think I told you that I was going on an adventure, but I appreciate the thought.
Oh, I heard you guys talking before.
That makes sense. You can understand humans, but we can't understand you. Have a good one.
Hello, I'm the janitor. Do you want me to smash this weasel?
No. This is the new teacher. Weasel teacher.
Bazza, did you have anything you needed to do before we went?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. G'day, Abby.
Who's Abby, for the listeners at home?
My wife.
You sounded like John Mulaney.
Yeah, I was going for that.
My wife.
I was very tempted to do a Borat, but that is
Not funny.
not funny anymore. It's 2020. Come on.
2020.
You've got a wife and kids?
I've got a wife and kid. G'day, Abby.
Yeah.
Going on leave. I'll be back in a couple of weeks.
You're just leaving for a couple weeks out of nowhere?
Yep. By the mayor's command, going on leave, taking a wizard back to town. Ruth will be alright. She's 13 now. She's an adult.
Ruth
So
is
you're
my
just
auntie's name.
leaving out of nowhere, no notice.
Pay's coming to you from Captain, so you'll get the gold.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Alright, see ya.
Bye.
I'm making my way to the university, walking along playing my panpipes.
I'll
They
fu-
sound like this.
Are you not going to do a wee panpipe noise?
I assume he's gonna edit it in or something.
Well, I'm not going to, but either Tom or Lucy can edit that in. It's up to them.
Fuck you.
I'm playing my lute. It sounds like this.
I'm playing my harmonica, and it sounds like this.
And also,
I hate all of you.
And we suddenly join in a chorus to create a perfect song, which sounds like this.
Oh my god, that was beautiful.
That was amazing.
Meh.
If Lucy doesn't put that in, there'll be
There's
disappointment.
going to be uncomfortable silence. I'm sorry to tell you.
I heard Mac and Cheese was on lead vocals. They sound like this. I'm heading towards the university, playing my panpipes.
Thank God.
Oh, Nick, over here.
Oh, hi, Oliver. It's me, Nick Kidman.
Yes, we know your name. This is the first episode, possibly the second at this point, but I doubt it.
Definitely not.
I don't know, we've been pretty focused.
No. What do you think focus is?
I don't know.
So you guys are outside the university.
Hello.
and welcome to Season Quest.
Episode 1.
G'day.
Also, something else Bazza would have from the guards is a very rough wee map I've drawn that I drew right now. It's not very good. Will I redraw it later?
It's going on the Facebook page.
You'll see it on our Instagram.
Check it out on Twitter.
And the most important part, I want to do it.
At
Season
Quest
At Season Quest Pod.
That
End of episode. Join us in episode 4 when we leave the town.
Oh, Bazza, what have you got there?
Got a map.
Oh,
So on the map there is...
wow, this is fucking illegible. Oh, I see, we're going through Plum Pass.
Bloom's Pass.
Bloom's Pass.
Bloomer's Pass.
Well, Lucy's written Plum.
No, I haven't.
Plumw.
No. Oh my goodness, this is... Don't mock me. Okay, so with the map you know, you can go through Plumas Pass and returns there as well, which is the farming city.
We could also swim through.
I reckon Pluma's Pass.
Okay.
Yes, that is what I took last time I went there, I believe.
Well, I'm looking at the map right now, and I feel like we should go to Mattoon first and pass through Pluma's Pass after going to Mattoon's. You both have left this town before, right?
Yep.
Deception?
No.
Oh, fucking hell. Why is my phone making noise?
That's
Hi,
not like...
Mum. You're on speaker and we're recording Season Quest Pod.
Hello, and welcome
Hi,
to
Jenny.
Season Quest.
Hello, how are you?
G'day.
Turn me a roll, you please.
What's Jenny's AC?
How dare you, Charlie? Charlie rolled to hit you. Her DC's 35. Try it.
I miss.
Jenny, this is a bit of a sneak peek to the next episode.
My mum said her character name's Uncle Bulgaria.
That's great, unless it's a Womble.
It's a womble.
God damn it.
I'll let you escape this nightmare. Please take me with you.
Right, where's my guy?
Will do.
Walk the dog.
Okay, love you, bye. That's the Jenny we sometimes reference. That's my mum.
Your mum's
Real?
a genie.
And it turns out my phone is not on silent, and I'm very sorry. Do you guys want to leave the town? Are you guys ready to set out on an adventure?
Quick game of Stump Ball.
Yeah, sure.
Oh my goodness!
I'll do a quick game of Stump Ball. I'll do my best.
Alright, we play Stump Ball.
Do we just
Maybe
do a pose?
acrobatics check, because it's a real lot of jumping and shit.
Fine, roll an acrobatics check. Charlie just wants to show off.
I got a 24.
9.
I'm so proud of you. Charlie wins Stumble by 3.5 points.
Yeah.
Those half points. They always bring it back, huh?
They add up.
Yep.
I'm sitting on the sidelines with a little copper hairbrush, just like stroking my tail.
Do you mean, is the word you're looking for brushing? Or are you going to stick with stroking?
Yeah, no, I'm stroking it with the back of the brush.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, it's that or play stump ball, and honestly, I don't know if my little goat feet can handle it. I'm an adventurer, you know.
I don't think you know what a goat is. At all.
It's starting to get dark.
Yeah, it is.
You go from playing Stumble for 4.5 hours.
I guess we're leaving then.
Yep.
I am ready to go.
We
when you are.
didn't get any transport, did we?
No.
That's something we could have sorted out.
It's a shame you didn't.
My wildfire
G'day.
spirit can teleport.
Oh, fuck, that's bunker.
My wildfire spirit can teleport instantly up to 30 feet. Takes an action, but we're not in combat, so we could just consistently do it every 6 seconds to get wherever we pleased.
What's your speed?
30.
You said she can teleport. Can she teleport
Yeah.
all
Yes,
of us?
she can teleport everyone, all willing creatures within a 5-foot radius.
So you guys can teleport 30 feet around, or you guys can walk 30 feet around. I'll let you guys make your choice.
Gonna walk.
Okay, stay lame.
Yeah, I'm going to walk too.
Okay.
So you guys start making your way towards Mattoon. One of you vanishing and reappearing.
I actually
every
don't. I don't think I can.
6 seconds.
I don't think I can do that every 6 seconds.
No, I don't think you can either.
I will walk
You do it once to show off.
and then walk for the rest of it.
The sun is starting to set as you guys are making your way over to Mattoon. You guys don't hear anything.
I have plus 3.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
I also have +3. Never mind.
At +4.
Mm-hmm.
Still don't hear anything. We all rolled
No.
down ones.
I'm just gonna enjoy this moment. As you guys are making your way out of nowhere, because none of you had any notice at all, 6 hyenas start to surround you.
G'day. Crikey!
I'll have you guys roll initiative.
Cool. Wow, what a good episode. Thanks for listening. You can find us at Season Quest Pod on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Alternatively, you could find me.
Did you have anything else, or is it just like?
No, I realised I've already done this bit before.
Yes.
Don't want to rehash it.
Fair enough.